There's a platform where you can hire freelancers and pay entirely in Bitcoin. The website is called VenezuelaWorkers.com. This is the first platform of its kind in the country in which all payments are made through cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. This platform was created for Venezuelan residents as US sanctions on Nicolas Maduro's government have caused hyperinflation in the country. This has driven people to find crypto as a way to circumvent hurdles and the economic crisis. The hyperinflation in Venezuela started in 2016, and we have since seen hyperinflation rates of 130,000%. That's right, 130,000. To put this into perspective, the average US inflation rate for 2020 was 1.4%. That means that the Venezuelan hyperinflation is over 6 orders of magnitude more than what we experience in the US. We already know that people are more likely to adopt cryptocurrencies when their fiat currency is viewed as unreliable or unsafe. This is often due to a myriad of reasons, but in Venezuela's case, fiat currency is losing value due to inflation. This is similar to the reasoning we've seen in Nigeria, where activists are using Bitcoin, among other methods, to coordinate and fund protests against government corruption. From the freezing of bank accounts belonging to activists to your fiat currency losing value due to inflation, many countries with socioeconomic unrest at this time are having increased adoptions of cryptocurrencies. These types of events show that Bitcoin adoption is not coming, it's already here. The real question is just how long it's going to take the rest of the world to catch up. Good morning, folks. This is your daily Bitcoin and cryptocurrency news updates. Remember to smash that like button for the algorithm so that the program knows to show you more crypto content and more videos from me, and more videos like this one. And if you're new here, first off, welcome. Secondly, remember to subscribe to the page so that you can join our community and get the latest and greatest updates on everything Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain related. So a Venezuelan crypto-friendly freelancing platform has emerged amid the economic crisis and US sanctions going on in Venezuela right now. For those of you who aren't aware, Venezuela has been experiencing hyperinflation, and you can just pretty much Google Venezuela inflation to see any updates on this. But basically, it's been going on since 2016 and it's ongoing. And Venezuela has been experiencing tremendous inflation, which is really bad for their economy. So this platform giving Venezuelans the ability to market their services online and exchange services with Bitcoin as a form of payment means that it will bring some stability to the Venezuelan workers. The article goes on to talk about how Venezuelan workers are having to find ways to circumvent US sanctions, and crypto is the most practical use case. The website was put together by Venezuela workers and is made so that Venezuelans can still find work in this time of struggle. It's really interesting because this is basically similar to the Fiverr freelancer platform, where you can either post looking for work or post looking for a job to be done. Only in this case, you pay in cryptocurrencies. They also offer escrow for the money so that you can be assured you're not going to get scammed. And they have many services that they are offering. This includes web development, mobile app development, design, copyright and translation, marketing and sales, and a lot more. So we've talked about the issues going on in Venezuela before, but this is really another example of how important cryptocurrency can be to the future and what a great use case we're seeing here. The best part about this is while Venezuela's national currency is experiencing severe hyperinflation, Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash are much more stable currencies compared to their national currency. So the workers are still able to get paid in a stable value transaction. This is another similar case to what we saw in Nigeria recently, where citizens have been protesting what's going on in the country. And while the government can shut down individual bank accounts, they cannot shut down an individual Bitcoin wallet address. So Nigerians are able to use Bitcoin to store and save their finances from the government, and are able to use things like social media and Bitcoin to coordinate and fund their fight against police corruption, which is another really great example of a Bitcoin use case. So seeing these kinds of platforms pop up in countries that are experiencing hyperinflation is not really surprising and is something we would expect to see more in the future if the economic unrest and upheaval caused by the coronavirus pandemic is to continue. It is still unclear what this will mean for the price of Bitcoin moving forward, because in some places such as the US and China, more heavy regulation or outright banning of cryptocurrencies means that larger financial players could be less, or in some cases more, hesitant to give cryptocurrencies in general and Bitcoin in particular a chance. But with the amount of money that is stored in the treasuries of publicly traded companies that is kept in Bitcoin, already exceeding $16 billion, or about 4.23% of the total Bitcoin supply, there would likely be a lot of pushback if there were attempts to ban Bitcoin at this point in its development within the United States. This as opposed to what we saw in China, where the government banned all Bitcoin exchanges and is trying much more fervently to regulate and limit citizen access to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. One of the main issues with cryptocurrency adoption is that people are often hesitant to change the systems that they have been using for so long when things are going well. But the reason we're seeing much more adoption in places like Venezuela or Nigeria are because when things go poorly, people are much more open to change. So assuming the coronavirus pandemic continues on the path that we're currently on, and the continued central bank financial easement and quantitative easing that has been going on with significant money printing, if we do see hyperinflation coming in the future, then it is reasonable to assume that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies would see a significant amount of new adoption and new users, as well as significantly more use from current holders and users of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you found this informative or helpful at all, please do subscribe. I'll keep you updated. I'll save you some time, and I'll provide you any information when applicable. You can subscribe over here, and you can find more videos on Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies over here. Please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Now go chase your dreams.